What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Hands-On channel. I've got a fun one here for us today to talk about, and I look forward to reading your comments about all of these stories, but I don't know what I'm going to call this, wild and crazy news or really weird news. I have no idea yet, but that's basically what it is. You know, spoiler alert, weird stuff is coming up. It's going on all around the world, all around our country, and I thought, hey, why not slap on the old anti-communist glasses and we'll just, peruse through this crazy ass news and see what we find, see what we see. Wanted to get started here right up front and just let you know most of these stories. In fact, I think 100% of these stories I've been saving from the Gateway Pundit, a great news source. I highly recommend going and checking them out. But, most of the time they have really serious, more politically driven type news. But, occasionally they have some funny stuff like this. So anyway, all of this is from the Gateway Pundit. But the first story here was from July 14th. Deadly memory. Rogue elephant stalks family for 14 years to kill 4 members, even after they moved miles away to escape his fury. So he is still at large. This is a giant, bloodthirsty, menace to the Nepalese people, basically. He's got a very long memory and a thirst for bloodshed. He's killed over 25 people. I mean, I had no idea. I mean, I knew occasionally, people got stepped on and stuff like this, but I had no idea that elephants would stalk people down and hunt them down and kill them, okay? I guess his whole family. So check this out. We're going to go a little bit deeper into this story because, I was just blown away by this. So for this one Nepalese guy and his family, their nightmare began in December of 2012 when Derby, I guess that's how it's pronounced, an infamous killer elephant whose human death toll has now reached 25, fatally trampled the man's parents in the Nepalese town of Madi near Chitwan National Park, and some other crazy Nepalese words that I can't read. But the grief-stricken son packed up after that. So his parents were killed, probably near or in front of him, or he at least came along and saw the aftermath, and it was brutal. So this grief-stricken son, Boat, packed up and moved himself and the rest of his family to safety across the Rapti River and to the Jaktapar, the outlet reported. Earlier this month, Derby tracked down the family and burst into their home, killing Boat's daughter-in-law, Akishi Boat, 25, and his 4-year-old grandson, Bharat Boat. So this is crazy. The elephant has a long history of fatal misdeeds, they call it. He has reportedly killed more than 24 people since 2010, park officials told the outlet. Prior to this tragic incident, Derby had officially claimed 23 human lives, said this guy that I can't pronounce his name. With the latest 2 casualties in Jagdalpur, confirmed number of fatalities attributed to this single elephant is now 25. 25 people this single elephant has killed. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think we would do in the United States if maybe a mountain lion had killed like 25 people? Or a bear, a grizzly or something, right? I'm waiting for you to answer down in the comments. That's why I'm pausing. But I think you know what I'm stepping in. We would blow that son of a bitch off of, to kingdom come or whatever. We would kill him. And I don't understand what's going on, if this thing is super protected or what the deal is. But it goes to show you that they're choosing the animal's welfare over 25 people. Unreal. So the last thing I want to talk about here, it's not just people. Deruve, one of Nepal's most dangerous elephants, became aggressive during a hormonal period while seeking food and alcohol. That's right, alcohol. He likes to get drunk. In 2012, he destroyed 68 houses in a single day. After a series of killings, Nepalese authorities issued a license to eliminate. Okay, boom. They answered my question. They answered the dilemma that all of us are wondering what's going to happen to this thing. But hang on a second. Let me clear my throat. Believe it or not, Somebody will come down in the comments and give me grief about drinking on camera, but that was just a shot of water. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I thought that was a pretty wild story that they're going to deploy the army now to kill this elephant. And they tried to kill it, but it escaped into the national park. So the license is no longer valid. Okay, that was the rest of the story. You don't need a license once you get past a certain number of people. Okay. So I'm going to say, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 people. It's time to kill the thing. So anyway, moving on to the next story. And while that first story was a little wild and maybe even scary if you're a Nepalese citizen or something, this one should scare you just because it should make you raise your eyebrow of like, what the hell was going on? Why did this guy do this? Shitty situation. Firefighters are forced to cut apart a porta potty after a man somehow became trapped underneath the toilet. Okay, and I'm not going to read through all of it, but basically some passerbys that go into the park heard this guy going, hey, help me. And they open the door of the porta potty, and this guy's body is like sticking out of the top of the toilet. His legs are all the way down. He's totally trapped in there. WTF. How? I mean, I'm sure you guys have used porta potties. I've never sat on one, thankfully, but if I had to, I'd figure out not to fall in the damn thing. What the hell? How did this guy get in there? What was he doing? Was he fishing for goodies down there? Was he a, Democrat voter? Getting him a drink of that Democrat Kool-Aid? I have no idea. Or maybe he was one of these immigrants. I know a lot of these people that come in from foreign countries, they like to shit in the same place they take a bath. So maybe he was just thinking of home and the Ganges River or whatever. But anyway, I thought that was quite disgusting. Let me know. Can you think of any legitimate reason how you could possibly end up falling into a fucking crapper waist deep and stuck? The fire department had to hose him down. I'm not going to even show the video because it was gross, man. What the hell?
Oh, get on out of there. There you go. You're eviction notice. Bro, come out. You're going to get out of there.
Cut all the way down. Watch your fucking self. Get it way back. We're going to cut all the way down. Get way back.
Watch your arm. Where's your arm at? Yeah. God damn it. Hey, come on. You can get out now. I'm not doing this shit. Get out. Well, come on, man.
Dude, I'm going to move my motorcycle.
I can't. Lean forward like you did before.
Lean
Put your head
forward
right
and
up.
come out.
I don't know. Hey, guys. Jesus Christ. You know what I was like. Lean forward. Lean forward. Lean forward. Put your arms out. Get out. Just lean up like you were before. Now, other way.
Push it the other way.
Other way. Now
There you
lean
go.
forward. Lean forward. I ain't listening to shit. Lean forward. Put your head through the fucking thing. No, I'm not listening. Put your head through the thing like you were when you first showed up.
Hey, these screws are down in that
No, they aren't.
Okay,
Lean
well,
forward, dog.
listen.
I'm not listening. Lean forward like you were before. Now you're just talking now.
Listen.
No, lean forward. Put your head through the hole.
You
Put your head through the hole
Get the
now.
fuck out of there.
Hurry up. Bro, come on.
Man, the screws are sticking out.
So lean forward like you had your head through the first
You've
time
got
you got
space
here.
now.
No, you lean
Stick your
forward.
head through.
Put
And
your
then
head
push-
through the hole. No, lean your head through the hole, cuz.
Shit, the fuck?
I'm the dumb fuck while singing a fucking urinal. That's real smart to say.
You can get out of there.
There you go. Now take your left arm. Take that left arm, put it straight up.
Listen, look at these.
Put it straight up.
Look at these fucking screws.
Bro, put that arm
Bro.
up.
Bro, listen. All
No.
you gotta do is kick this thing for it to come out.
No, you can
Put
come
your
out.
left arm straight up. Listen to me. Left arm straight up. There you go. Now lean forward. Lean forward. Keep leaning. Put it back a little. Come on.
Man, I can't. I can't. Look.
Watch your head, okay?
Do you like carry Vicks that you can put under your nose?
Just stay back.
What the hell? Was he standing up on the lid and slipped it? I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. Next story. This one's going viral. Massive flying cockroach crawls on KTLA reporter during live shot in filthy Los Angeles. And Spencer Pratt, the guy that was robbed of the Los Angeles mayor position last time, he was cheated out of that job. That guy responded with fire. He was going around LA and taking a pressure washer and a stencil and pressure washing his campaign message on the dirty concrete, saying that, yeah, I'm going to clean this place up if I get elected. Of course, the Democrats came in, cheated, you know, like they do. They made the election drag out forever, and they stole it from him. So anyway, moving on. I might play a clip of this because, you know.
A lot more comfortable at this hour, but we're still in the 80s here in the valley. So overnight temperatures not necessarily dropping, and this leads to less recovery time from the daytime heat. And
Okay,
Oh
how
my
does-
gosh.
I have to hand it to her.
Oh
She
my gosh.
was really calm doing
I don't
that.
know if she knew that was there at that point.
So those fly?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
do fly.
know
That's like a
that
flying
those-
cockroach.
Oh, Eric.
It is.
Okay, that's our Rachel
It's a
Menitoff,
flying cockroach.
who is so professional. She kept her cool. There's no way I would have been able to keep
No
my cool
way.
on this.
No way.
She probably wasn't sure what it was. You just know there's something.
Oh my
Something
gosh.
large.
No.
At the end, I have to say I'm so relieved that it jumped onto the mic because it looked like it was going to crawl like
In her shirt or in her
clothing,
hair.
and I was like, oh,
in her
God.
mouth.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
No.
And that's one of those things that several hours later you're still feeling it.
Totally.
It looks like one of those giant Madagascar cockroaches. I didn't think we had those in the States, but apparently we do. Man, it's getting hot in here. I hope that air kicks on in a second. Anyway, next story. Oh boy, it just keeps getting weirder. Scientists find poison-resistant mutant rats spreading across America's biggest cities. And you know what that means? Liberal cesspool cities. That's where they're spreading. So, I mean, I'm not going to go into much detail here, but basically they've tried every kind of poison and nothing is working. So these things have mutated. Rat poison doesn't seem to hurt them anymore. So I just thought this next one was kind of funny and very ironic. Liberal CNBC lists the 10 worst states to live, and they all have one thing in common. Can you guess what that one thing is? Go ahead. I'll give you a second or two to type it in. What is that thing that these 10 terrible states have in common? Maybe it would help you if I read the names of these states. Number 1, here's the full list. Number 1, Tennessee. Number 2, Texas. Number 3, Indiana. 4, Louisiana. 5, Georgia. 6, Utah. 7, Missouri. 8, Alabama. 9, Oklahoma. 10, Arkansas. Let me tell you what those states have in common if you haven't written it down yet. They're the reddest states in the union. And I am going to read into this just a little bit because to score the states for quality of life, we used, oh, wait a minute. I was going to do this like the NPR people. To score the states for quality of life, we used hard data on factors like crime rates, air quality, and health care, Cohen wrote. We also consider the cost and availability of child care, inclusiveness of state laws, and reproductive rights. Some states offer exemplary quality of life. So let me break that down in regular tone here. Did you hear what they said? Availability of childcare, inclusiveness of state laws. So how inclusive of a state is it? And reproductive rights. Well, what do reproductive rights mean to the leftists? Abortion. All of these states on the top 10 list of worst places to live are places that are in leftist ideology world not very inclusive, and they don't have reproductive rights and women's rights, don't you know, because it's their right to kill their baby. And if you do it with inclusive state laws, oh boy, it's the best place ever. And free childcare, you get what I'm stepping in. They only use for their data and to score these things, they use leftist ideology. So that's why 1 through 10 here are probably all really good states to move to. In fact, I know for a fact, I mean, number 1 and 2, Tennessee and Texas, I hear of people moving there all the freaking time, okay? And so these are states that are desirable, and I believe their population is going up, not down, like California. But they don't want to talk about that, see? They want to talk about inclusiveness and bullshit. And they don't mention the fact that you're going to have to step over a human turd to walk down the street, or a hypodermic needle that's been used by some drug addict. But whatever. Moving on. This one was just kind of funny. I see this crap all the time, and I'm like, man, what the hell? Do people not know how to hit a stud? I mean, for real. When you're putting something in the wall, especially if it's going to hold a big old mama, you know, like a big strip dancing pole, you probably ought to hit a stud. But Texas woman practicing pole dancing in her apartment sets off a fire sprinkler and floods the entire building. Not only the building, the whole complex. Basically, all her neighbors down below got severe water damage, and she was giggling and laughing about it. I might insert, as it was kind of funny, but again, not really when you're doing severe property damage. And right there, guys, that is probably the best example I'll ever be able to point out of the difference between renters and owners. And when you have a vested interest in something. And that's why, to take it a step further, that's why the founding fathers had in their voting requirements that you had to be a land property owner, right? Because then you had a vested interest in the country. Makes total sense to me, but everyone else in modern leftist ideology world, they say it's racist. But anyway, we only got 2 more left, and you guys are going to really dig these. So hang in there, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. And, you know, hey, if you like this kind of stuff, consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, do me a favor, make sure that bell notification is rung, because lately we've been getting rung through the ringer here on YouTube, and they're not showing our videos. I think I know why, but whatever. Let's move on. Next story. Outrage after illegal alien semi-truck driver who killed 3 people. Killed them in a fiery Southern California crash. Okay, we talked about that. We reported on that here on the Hands On channel. What was it, 6 months ago or something like that? I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a while back. Maybe they say in the story. I don't know. I'm not gonna dig through the whole thing, but basically, listen to this. This illegal alien that could not read the road signs killed 3 people. What was his sentence, you say? 4 years. He was sentenced to just over 4 years for killing 3 people. Didn't know how to read the road signs. An illegal alien. But it was a Democrat judge because it was in a California county. So there you go, guys. Is justice blind? I don't think so. It's supposed to be. That's why Lady Justice has the blindfold on, okay? But apparently a lot of these judges aren't willing to look past their immigration status, and they give them favoritism. So, all right, guys, that last story was a little bit of a downer, and I don't want to leave on a sour note like that. So let's leave on something a little bit lighthearted. And I mean, I'm going to even say it gives me some optimism that there are people out there that are just tired of this crap. You know, we see it all over the place here in our society. A lot of us, you know, a lot of people here on YouTube, they make their whole YouTube channel about nothing but uploading crazy stuff that people do, you know, and I'm trying to think of some of them. One of them is the most popular one I can think of is Asmon Gold. He does that. You know, he's an all right dude. I like some of his stuff, but basically he's just, you know, commenting on other stuff that happened, wild and crazy stuff that happened, right? And it happens all over the world. And this really surprised me, but there is a Mexican Batman, okay? Have you heard of the Mexican Batman? Me neither, but he's out there and he's real, okay? I don't know what his name is, like Jose, I don't know. But he's sought by the police after taping suspected motorcycle thieves to lampposts. So, hey, Mexican Batman from good old Central America right here. I give you a round of applause because that is fucking awesome. Mexican Batman is catching these motorcycle thieves and duct taping their asses to a light post and putting a big old sign up there right in front of them with their mouth taped shut. I'll show you some of the pictures. This is freaking amazing. And it made me laugh. And there are some memes, of course, that have come up with, what's the guy? I can't think of the dude's name right now, but the Mexican actor, he's a good actor. The guy that played Machete, Machete. I'm going to think of his name as soon as I turn the camera off, but I love that guy. Anyway, Mexican-American actor who's done really well and been in a lot of different movies with Selma Hayek, and he's been in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies, which I like. Anyway, they've got a picture here of that guy, Danny Trejo, with the Batman costume mask on, and it's freaking hilarious, guys. Maybe we need a little bit more of this kind of stuff. Now, am I telling anyone to go out and do vigilante justice or anything? No, I would never do that. That would be illegal and that would be wrong. But we also see illegal and wrong things continuing to occur. And guess what? The cops are like 10, 15 minutes away, but you're right there. So again, I'm not telling you what to do, just like I would never give you, investment advice or medical advice, because surely YouTube would ban my videos and my content for life if I did that. But yeah, at least 5 men were discovered helplessly duct taped to the street pole, to the street poles over 10 days beginning on June 13th. I fucking love it. Now, again, don't do that. Don't break the law. But Mexican Batman has got me thinking. He's got me thinking a lot. There's some crazy shit going on. And I've thought about it plenty of times, guys. I mean, we've probably all thought about it. We see this stuff with the Mexican drug cartel and horrible, nasty stuff that they do. Could you imagine like 6, let's just say like 6 or 8 recently retired, I don't know, Army Rangers or Special Forces guys, SEAL Team 6 guys. And they just go down there and they fucking kill every one of them. And they get rewarded by the United States government, in the form of millions and millions of dollars, because they would be saving our people and our taxpayer money. So anyway, that's all I've got for the weird and wild, crazy news here today. And my shot glass full of water is completely empty. So to clear my throat this time, I'm going to have to actually turn the camera off and go get up and go do something. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know what you think about the Mexican Batman. And do we need to sick the Mexican Batman on the crazy ass Nepalese, elephant? Maybe he can put a stop to that thing. I don't think he's going to wait around for a permit. Think about that. Anyway, guys, look forward to reading your comments. I stand for liberty to the bitter end. I hadn't said that in a while, but I do still and always. I appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time. All right, come on now. All right, Grandpa can't figure out how to turn the damn camera off.